Another Papa made video. What a go! I love him. I can never pronounce this word. Millennials. 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 I got Anyways, are the worst. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come in and sit down because today we're diving into the cringe-inducing world of millennial core. Now see, I'm a Gen Xer.
Let's start off, okay? As per usual, TikTok. Do you guys remember when you had grown-ass men telling fucking teenagers they were gonna beat the fuck out of them? Gen X Rise or some shit? I forgot. That shit was fucking corny as shit.
Growing up with the Gen Yers or the millennials, you could tell there was a storm. A storm built on Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
And that's the biggest proponent of what makes millennials. Are millennials the worst generation?
Well, I'm a millennial.
Y'all seen that fucking clip of Jim Carrey looking like a fucking alien, bro? We lost another one.
I don't know. I think boomers are. Everyone blames boomers for how the world is now.
Boomers?
Yeah.
What do you say, boomer? In recent years, there seem to be growing tensions between generations. Constant criticisms get thrown around, from Gen Z being coddled and lazy to boomers being responsible for ruining the entire economy.
They're selfish.
They're shellfish. Though these debates will likely never end, one thing's for sure.
Yo, debating with Lacey, bro. Holy shit. I saw a clip of Joe talk about, like, he was saying the moon, the astronauts going around the moon wasn't real and shit. I don't know if he was rage baiting, probably clip farming, but I swear to God, if he was being dead ass, bro. Oh, never argue with Lacey, bro. This guy's a fucking brick wall, bro.
Millennials are getting hit from all angles. It is an impossible battle. You're going to lose. All right. I feel like the majority of my viewers are millennials. It's a losing fight. Give up. Millennials, or those born from 1981 to 1996, get told they're lazy and have weak work ethic from boomers. And some even blame them for ruining the economy. Meanwhile, we're now seeing more and more of Gen Z go after them as well for being obsessed with nostalgia, being out of touch, and worst of all, being...
I think there's a lot of people in my generation that are like pieces of shit. I think there's just a lot of pieces of shit out there. I don't even know what generation we were, so honestly.
Cringe. Which, listen, generational hate, it just happens. It comes with the territory. It's like being fans of a sports team. You have your home team, and then you hate everybody else. That's what it's supposed to be. Who's gonna win? And inevitably, the oldest knows that they're not gonna win because they're dying. The youngest is always the one that's gonna win because of their whole lives ahead of them. And now millennials are in this spot where life has kind of kicked them around a bit. And there's still a little bit to go. Maybe your kids hate you. Maybe you're divorced. These are all possibilities for millennials right now. All right?
Student loan, your $200,000 student loan.
Student loans, and now you doing random sounds with your random facial expressions, or doing really cringe content in your car, which millennials love to just sit in their driver's seat of the car and perform Jim Carrey inspired comedy sketches. Or baby. That's another big thing. Millennial women love to do like the baby thing.
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm a little baby.
Horrible. You know what, we're just a quick, I have a little pipe bomb here of millennial cringe. Every once in a while, if I do this, that means I'm gonna hit you with a millennial cringe pipe bomb. Uh-oh, here comes one now. It's horrible, isn't it? I'm blinded. And I'm like, get me out! Get me out! Millennials are the new boomers, and the roasting has reached its peak, with Gen Z now labeling their embarrassing and
Take their phone away, bro. Imagine that's your mom, bro.
antics as millennial core. Millennials seem screwed no matter what they do in any situation. And today, we're gonna ask the question, is the recent criticism towards millennials warranted? Are they the worst generation? And is millennial core the worst thing to happen since, I don't know, the plague? Short answer, yes, it is. It's very bad. They are very, very cringe, and nobody is contesting this. So let's laugh at them together, right? Right? First
Bro.
off, how many millennials?
Yo, Vine, bro. I miss Vine. I'm sorry, bro. I know, like, some people are like, yo, Vine was low-key corny. Fuck out of here. fuck you is.
Do you think are going to watch this and get very offended? It's almost like a race war. You ever notice that? The Latin Kings versus another thing. It's very much like that, where like millennials will be like, so they're trying to cancel Eminem, huh?
Now listen up, Gen Z, because I've had enough of it. This whole cancel culture. Damn, y'all are suspended.
Yeah, this was the Gen X rise bullshit. Wasn't it over Eminem and shit?
Good luck with that.
I hope every single millennial watching this gets pissed off and writes a horrible, hateful comment.
And then actually, if you are a millennial, leave nothing but hate comments. Don't dislike the video.
Yeah,
we don't want to.
no.
We don't want to hurt the video. We're just saying that, you know, it'd be funny if someone comes to this video and then there's just 10,000 comments of someone being like, "This is ridiculous." First off, trying to cancel Eminem. I doubt it.
Listen, little kitties, let me make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here.
Well, the rim's loose, some shady. Please stand
That was low-key tough. I can't lie. That rhymed pretty well.
up.
Make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here.
Well, the rim's loose, some shady. Please stand up. Really gotta get our mojo flowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
It's very sad and quiet. But first, we should ask ourselves, what in the hell is millennial core? The term millennial core comes from younger people reacting to how simply cringe millennials are in literally every way imaginable.
By the way, most likely filmed in almost fully silence, alone in a room. And like, what do you do after you're done filming this? You just go, all right, time to post it.
There's no way out of it. In every way, millennials are cringe. Now, of course, every generation is bound to become cringe at some point, but sometimes it seems like millennials are fundamentally, objectively cringe no matter how you look at it. It's almost like it is some kind of contest that they are trying to win. It's what they love. They love to be cringe. But I think it's because they were raised on movies, once again. Really blame the Jim Carrey effect, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s comedies. Look at them. And then look at how people, of course, they're emulating what they saw.
That's what I used to do. I used to watch just rom-coms and then copy to pick up women.
Name one example.
Well, this isn't like picking up, but you know how...
Oh, that's already, you're going back on what you said. But...
in Gone Girl, there's a scene where...
Okay, first off, not a rom-com. I just want to put just immediately, Gone Girl is not a rom-com, okay? It's tragic. That's a horror movie, basically, but go ahead.
I forget why he does it, but he like grabs her chin and pulls her in and kisses her. We went and saw Gone Girl, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use that. And I thought it was...
How did it work?
It didn't work.
Yeah.
She didn't text me back after.
Yeah. Did she fake her death and everything, too? Yeah. Oh.
I used to work with her. She didn't show up for work.
Hope you're alive. This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. You're finding it serves market for a new for
Monday.
adults more than I talk about my own family because it's fascinating. If I could go to school for sociology or something or anthropology just on Disney adults, I would.
I would take that class.
I would absolutely take that class. I'm gonna be
Disney adults. Yo. You need help.
I look like, when I'm older, I'm going to look like the Jurassic Park guy, except I'm going to have just a giant 70 acres of just obese Disney adults.
And then instead of like having
Autism Park.
that orb, it's gonna be the Mickey ears.
It's going to be a half-eaten bit of like a churro that someone ate, whatever. And I'm like, this has DNA on it, Sonny.
So wait, if you made a park, would it be a park filled with Disney adults?
It would still literally just be the wilderness.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be walking around. But it would be like something where like everything's made of churros and they'd still have the fans that like make things smell like cinnamon and stuff. And there'd be like one CRTV that's playing like Aladdin. That's what it'd be. And they would evolve him. They would be like the giant Disney adult with like a giant neck. Eating from a churro tree. Welcome. And the Disney adult phenomenon started with millennials refusing to let go of their childhood and making it their entire personality, right? People translating, that's why Disney adults are so fascinating, is it's translating trauma from your childhood, using your safety blanket, which was Disney movies, as your entire personality now. The thing that made you feel that good, trying to reject all the bad things. Listen, I'm not a psychologist, but I just nailed it right on the fucking head. All right? And one man claims that the cringe millennials you'll see online are the equivalent to anime kids you used to see in school back in the day, like Naruto running to lunch line, whose whole
I never believed those people were real. Like in my class in high school, the two first years of my high school, people would talk about like Attack on Titan and stuff, right? It would be like debating on anime, But like we never did cringe anime shit like that, you know. I never thought people were actually going out public doing this shit.
Holding like a giant binder, the thickest binder you've ever seen. 3 textbooks. Running to line as if it's gonna run out of food. Well, it's because I like have so many minutes to eat, so I like to make sure I get there first. Squirrely fucks. Okay, I'm gonna make a public service announcement.
Do it.
Also, public service announcement. If you have a child, tell them
That
to be
was
like,
not an adult, right? That looked like a
so I like to make sure I
teenager.
get there first. Public service
Like that's not a grown woman, right? Please don't tell me that's a grown woman.
announcement. If you have a child, tell them be like, don't run to the lunch line. If anything, if you're there first, just wait a second. Let a couple people trickle in.
I didn't use a locker, so I put every single book in my backpack, and my backpack was like this.
Why didn't you use a locker?
I didn't get assigned one, and I never.
Kids like that, bro. I know a dude that's like that. Oh my god, you piss me off. Meanwhile, I'm packed with someone. Yo, bitch ass over here putting everything in your bag. Hey, motherfucker. What are you doing? In college is different. In high school, though, why are you walking into class when your locker is next to the door of the class? Just put it in the...
Asked.
Why didn't you just ask for one if you weren't
I
assigned
was
one?
too shy, so I just lugged around a giant backpack.
You went to the principal. Grab the principal's chin. You ever seen Gone Girl? He's like, what the hell? Yeah, they probably thought that you were like one of those army kids.
Oh, the ROC.
The ROTC kids, whatever. They had like the military backpack and you had combat boots on. You were like walking through the school. That's it right were. Kept trying to Gone Girl all the lunch ladies. Rubbing their chin hairs and stuff. Naruto running the lunch line and making animal noises when getting too close, right? Basically what we call autism.
Oh my god.
now.
Primary school, bro. You had these fucking girls. You had 3 girls in my primary school. They would act like a cat, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out.
Which we weren't really savvy on back in the day, which is true. You sat there, a girl would come to school with cowboy boots on and claim that she was a witch and cast spells at people. We called that person... That was rude. That's not even me saying that now. That's me reflecting and being like, that's just what happened. Is that nice, Nick? No. As a child, though, can you comprehend what that can do to somebody?
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh,
Right?
No.
No, you can't. You can't. All you can do is you're just watching MTV. I'm watching Next on MTV, and I'm just being like, haha, yeah, that person is rude.
Yeah, I'm watching, what is it? The Disney Channel, the cool one.
Disney.
There's another.
Oh, Disney XD?
Yeah, Disney XD.
Yeah, the cool one. Wait, what was the cool Disney? Were they the ones who did the... Come here, Minnie. When you're the most documented generation to exist, it's only a matter of time before every aspect gets picked apart. The millennial whoop, for example, is a cliche that gets made fun of often. Gen Z referring to the melodic pattern tons of millennials pop songs use, where they shout things like whoa during choruses rather than using actual words, right? Remember Fun? That was fun. Remember that? The worst generation of music, I will say by far, is from like 2009 until like 2013. Awful.
Name one song.
One bad song?
Yeah.
I mean, any fun song, any Imagine Dragon song.
Imagine Dragon, bro. Yo, move it. Move it, bro. I don't even know. When I was younger, I would listen to some songs. I don't understand how the fuck I was autistic, bro. I wasn't enjoying it. I was just like, it was just there, you know?
Not phones! You know which actually song fucking pissed me off the most, for being honest? The one that was like,
What the fuck?
whatever.
Yeah.
So follow close, my dear.
Oh, okay, I thought my headphones
Whatever.
were glitching.
So follow close, my dear.
It's like a Mice and Men or something. Or
Is that what I... So,
Monsters
what
and Men?
of my... That one pissed me off to no end. Retrospectively, I can look back and appreciate LMFAO.
Oh, bangers! Bangers! Bangers on bangers on bangers. I still love their song to this day.
A little bit, just for what it was. But I remember in the moment, I was like, get me the fuck out of here with these goofy CeeLo Green's F you.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I was younger, when I was like a fat little boy, I was like, like twerking to it. Fuck you. That was me. But now looking back at it, horrible.
Huge millennial core energy right there.
Yeah.
I see you drive around town with the girl I love, and I'm like,
Fuck you.
It's big old girls and big old boys listen to that too. Word. As if like that's their thing. The people who rejected them, that's what they're thinking. And I'm like, it isn't definitely that you're a donkey tooth fat fuck. Like, look in the mirror. Fuck you. You broke my heart. I'm trying to think if there's any more songs actually.
Katy Perry's California Girls.
California Girls was terrible. I like Dark Horse. I like Extraterrestrial.
I like Katy Perry.
I didn't like Fireworks though.
Oh, I like Fireworks.
I didn't like Fireworks. That one pissed me off.
But did you like All American Rejects?
I had a Rhapsody MP3 because my family didn't want to.
I had that. I had one song on it. And it was a Spanish song. And I still love that song. Vamos pa la playa. A mí me gusta bailar. La ritmo de la noche. Sanso fiesta. I'll put a clip it right here.
Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar el ritmo de la noche. Sounds of fiesta. Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar el ritmo de la noche. Sounds of fiesta.
Banger song.
Buy me an iPod. And it came with that song. When darkness turns to light, it ends tonight. If that's millennial core, then I'll be millennial core all day.
I remember listening to that song and I said, this is the greatest song ever.
It's so deep. I think my Rhapsody, I think I had 4 songs on it. I didn't have internet, so I could only get it whenever I went to my friend's house. And then they were like, what? And is it just iTunes? And I'm like, no, it's a Rhapsody. And I had to, like, it took forever to get songs on it. So I had the All American Reject song. And Chevelle, I Get It. Good one. And then I had Mudvayne's Dig. And then I think I had Crocodile Rock, Bell and John.
Very diverse.
Very strange for an obese little boy to have, if I'm being honest. My dad thought I was gay for the longest time when I was younger. Did I tell you about this? I thought I was gay, and then in high school, or then in college, I told him I was gay. It's a whole story, it doesn't matter. But yeah. He sat there looking at my phone, my Rhapsody, and he was like, Mudvayne cool. And he's like, Elton John, Crocodile Rock, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like,
Wait, is he gay?
high school, or then college, I told him I was gay. It's a whole story, it doesn't matter.
Papa Mead's gay? I didn't know that.
But yeah. He sat there looking at my phone.
I just realized he has a dildo on the back. He is sponsored by Bad Dragon, which is sick as hell, by the way. But yeah.
My Rhapsody, and he was like, Mudvayne cool. And he's like, Elton John, Crocodile Rock, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, big fucking little ape titties. Yeah, dude. You can keep or remove it. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with this. There are also millennial pauses, which refers to when an older millennial films themselves and pauses for 1 to 2 seconds as their brains register that the video is recording so they can start talking. You know, a lot of people call that prep work, but it is the millennial pause where before they go, they do, hey, how's it going, man? You see it a lot in cameos. Cameos is a big thing. Sarah. Millennial pause. I think that literally because movies back in the day, like a newsroom would be.
Oh.
I legitimately think that's what the millennial pause originates from. This guy be like, 3! And then the person starts talking. Versus new generations that grow up like, oh, when I click this, it's immediately going. So I can be like, hey, how's it going? Immediately. I think people are like, I need just a second to prepare. Because also, too, I think that they jump the gun. So when they start recording, they cut themselves off. So it'll be like, hey, Sarah, but it'll be like, hey, Sarah.
Gotcha.
Or whatever. I feel like I'm really dissecting this whole phenomenon pretty good.
Yeah.
Younger generations look at these people as geriatric or technologically inept, despite being one of the first generations to fully grasp the technology, which isn't fair because in the millennial generation, you have to understand there was probably 25 waves of technology. Home phones, wireless phones, wired computers, wireless computers, laptop. I mean, it was fucking everything. I remember
Dude, it must have sucked so bad. Bro, you get something, like 2 years later, completely useless. Useless.
trackpad. And I was like, what? It's like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you just use your fingers for it. And I was like,
Did you have an IBM computer? The little red thing in the middle?
I hate that.
We had that in my primary school and my high school. Some computers still had it. I don't know why it was there. I use it sometimes because I'm a bit autistic, but it was really useless.
Those are still kind of around.
People love those. They say they're
The
way
think
better.
pads.
Yeah,
I hated that. Those are still kind of around.
people love those. They say they're
The
way
think
better.
pads. That's
Yeah,
what
the
they're called.
ThinkPads, yeah.
Which is what every car salesman has. There are just some minor grievances that a lot of people have, but the most egregious offense of millennials comes when we dive into millennial humor. This would not be a thing, honestly, if the millennial humor was not the essence of hate. I think people would get past the millennial pause, and then people would be more empathetic. But because of the millennial humor, it ruins everything. It spoils the bunch, right? It's like the new generation of kids that have brain rot, Italian brain rot, all that kind of stuff, mixed in with like the really, really bad dad jokes of Gen X, or just like really shitty humor of Gen X, whatever, but it's mashed together.
Yeah.
Right? It's the afterthought of that generation and the begin thought of the next generation. So it's like getting brain rot done wrong. And it's also like being offensive or stupid, like in the afterthought, while trying not to offend anybody. Because it's almost like they learned from that generation, be like, well, that's a bit much. So they like censor themselves coming in here. And then like they're not doing the funny, fast quip stuff enough. So it's just this, it's just this gelatinous. For example, millennial humor often revolves around self-deprecation, leaning on how miserable one's life is as the punchline. While people living in a stressful world can see this as relatable, many chastise it for being a downer or even just like a little pity party, right? I think a lot of people see millennial humor in this way as like someone's looking for attention online. I'm putting the joke at me so people can be like, no, and coddle you. In the throes of a young person online who obviously feel like the world is ending and that everyone else is stupid and they're smart. So when they see this older person doing this, they're just like, why don't you get the fuck off the internet, old man? Why don't you go talk to a therapist or join the army or something, bitch? That's usually what happens. Another thing millennials often do is act like a fucking baby. All right? Babyfying their speech and acting like children.
That's like VR chat level of fucking you're weirdo, bro. But like you're showing your face. You know, at least the VR chat motherfuckers, they don't show what they look like most of the time. You're doing that with your full face right there. Usually their full, not their full government name, but like, you know, most part of it as their user. And why?
Despite paying rent and suffering
Oh, this fucker, bro. Oh my God, I fucking hate this dude.
from back pain, right? So they'll like take old person symptoms and be like, oh, my back hurt.
It's cute.
I'll save that for you. What adult woman claps and dubs her
this
voice
dude.
with
Sorry, I'm like, bro, this dude, bro. Holy shit, this dude's such a
a
fucking
baby
loser.
laughing as she throws the zero candle off her 40th birthday cake, and the comments label it with the dreaded millennial core label, while others reminded viewers that the woman is 4 decades old.
I hate this video.
It's one of the worst things ever. And then she claps and it's like the baby. It's, oh God. There's a lot of stuff too. I mean, I think we've already showed one of these before too, but it's like the girl with the pancakes and the IHOP doing that. That's millennial core. The phrase adulting for
I disagree. The fact you're filming yourself is corny, but if you're just enjoying your food and you're excited, you're like, and you're, fuck wrong with that? Let me enjoy. Let me dance for my food. The hell?
example, is a common way to refer to doing anything you'd categorize as adult responsibilities. Yeah, I'm mowing the yard. I'm pretending I'm adulting this afternoon. This can range from the bare minimum of being an adult, from feeding yourself to doing your laundry. And most of the time, the joke is that adulting fucking sucks. I wish I could just be a kid. It's literally like a Peter Pan disease. I think the Disney adult thing, it will die with the millennial generation. Because I think millennials had like the quote unquote golden era of movies too and stuff and like properties. And now Disney hasn't done shit. I mean, what have they done?
Marvel.
Nah, I wouldn't count that as Disney. Like, Disney to me is like, it has to be like the Disney movie, not just like Marvel. And even Marvel, like,
Yeah, they're going down.
which you could grant, granted, I think kids look at Infinity War as like one of the great, like people will be like, you know, you had to be there. It's gonna be a lot of that. My dad took me and we
Yeah.
cried in the movie theater, like that kind of thing.
I watched both of them the day they came out. The day they came out, I was there. I was like, Tony Stark. The day I was there, bro. Go to movie.
So there will be that, but I just mean actual where it was like Disney every year was just like banger, 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 banger. Because a lot of people are like, I don't give a fuck about Disney.
Why don't they do animations like that anymore? Did anybody complain about it? Like,
They had their opportunity with Turning Red. Didn't land. Did not land that one. That could have been the time. I thought it would have.
Yeah, I guess it didn't.
It's a good back and forth. Some people find it to be cringe, but regardless, there is a plethora of adulting merchandise for sale across the internet, showing that millennials certainly still relate to it. If you see anybody that has adulting shirt with 1 star,
I hate the phrase adulting.
adulting that might be my least favorite millennial core thing. It's horrible. The hat, adulting requires alcohol. Oh my God.
Do you think boomers made these, or is this?
No, I think it's 100% millennial. Another insufferable form of baby talk is the insistence on making every word cutesy in the same way, like the phrase doggo or pupper. Once again, horrible. Also, my least favorite of all of them is the term small or small bean.
fuck out.
Because don't forget, bacon and beans were the funniest thing to millennials back in the day. You would go over to the store to your homie's house and get beans?
With my spork?
Yeah. I really hated your laughing for that too. But the term small or small bean was also coined by millennials to describe anything that is innocent or adorable, right? My tiny doggo. Your tiny doggo is so small. He's a small bean. Those interactions were so common. Imagine like being a fly on the wall in an apartment. Just immediately fly
Yeah,
into a
kill
gas
myself.
oven. Just immediately burn up. Look at that little fly. He's so small. In a viral video, one woman, speaking in a baby voice, joyously celebrates Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce, stating, "Taylor finally gets to..."
Yo, bro. If you're more happy about somebody else's relationship, you need help. Especially like if you don't even know them personally, bro. Get help. Get help. Holy shit, parasocial bullshit, bro. Oh my God.
Be a small girl because Travis is a big boy. We've showed it like 7 times, but
Taylor Swift gets to be small girl with Travis.
Nope. 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 Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Travis Kelce because he is large boy and she gets to be small girl.
it's one of my least favorite videos on the internet. I had to show it again. I can hate that video so much. People in the comments were horrified to see that this video wasn't satire and was in fact a genuine video of a grown woman talking like that, which granted you have to, you know, she's borderline, she's a Swiftie, but that gets some kind of pass. If anything, there's a better example out there of probably a normal person doing it and not just a brain dead cultist. Yeah. So what do you do? Most of the time, millennials behave this way in private with their loved ones. And occasionally, however, their infantile behavior spills over into the real life. A woman is filmed at Olive Garden telling the waitress she saw that you could buy their cheese graters on TikTok. She asked if she could buy one, and when the waiter says yes, she squeals to herself with glee, making an audible gasp when she finds out that it can be sold with the cheese. And then the worst part is she apologizes to the rest of the restaurant before shaking and laughing uncontrollably.
Do you want it? Yes. Sorry, everybody.
I'm killing myself tonight in Minecraft. There we go. See this? Yep, exactly.
I don't know what it is about millennial women going to chain restaurants and having to act up. What's missing, Nick, in their life? It's the thing. The IHOP
boyfriend.
No, Nick, wrong. They definitely have somebody locked down. I think they're with somebody they don't like, but they got somebody. Maybe if anything, it's a pick-me girl kind of thing to do. Do you think it's a humiliation thing to get rid of this guy so they can get somebody new?
I honestly think they're trying to be cute. They're like, I'm gonna be cute and funny. Everyone's gonna like me. That's their quirk. They're quirky.
You know what's the tough thing too is I feel like all the women that do this kind of they were like 6s in high school who thought that they were 10s.
Yeah.
And they never aged out of it.
No one told them they were ugly.
Yeah, they were a 9 in high school and no one told them, and then all of a sudden it's just the years battered down on them. That's probably really mean. Is this anthropological or is this just bullying? I don't know. Editor, Another millennial comedy crime that's committed very often is the use of obnoxiously overexpressive faces and movements. The Jim Carrey thing. All the people saw the Grinch movie or all that kind of stuff and they, you know. There's that one guy on TikTok, Garth. You ever see him? That's all he does. He doesn't even say the words. He's like, I think sometimes he's trying to lip sync, but he just looks like a psychopath. I don't know. He's like... It's very odd.
He just has audio playing over.
Yeah, but it's like I think he's trying to lip sync to it. I don't know. But people troll him.
I think it's called mouth chewing, right?
What else would you chew with? Would you have to call it mouth chewing? Perhaps because millennials grew up during the peak quirky humor, they often rely on almost cartoon-like behaviors and mannerisms, which back in the day, I know that we say Jim Carrey a lot, but it was a lot. I feel like there was a lot of stuff of people like very weird characters and movies and stuff that kind of were, I don't know, spastic and odd.
Now it's anime, the anime expressions.
Yeah, now the new version is the autistic people doing anime expressions and stuff, or like the dances and stuff. That kind of shit. To look, I think cool though. The difference is that the millennials think it's funny versus I think that the anime autistic people, like, it's like, oh, it looks cool or it looks badass or hot, that kind of thing. Because that's like the response to a lot of animation is just that, like, it's cute.
It's adorable. It's
right?
chibi.
Exactly. It's that kind of thing. One woman who goes by Auntie Lisa, for example, made a video expressing the
AI generated profile picture. We're cooked. We already know this is gonna be bad.
intense joy she feels trying out the pumpkin spice cream cheese she found from the store, which I know Auntie Lisa online, I think she's kind of a beloved character, but I think she, in self-reflect, I hope that she would be like, it was a bit much. Or maybe it was just for the cringe and she likes the cringe take, but it was like pumpkin cream cheese, but she's like, which Auntie Lisa, she starts sniffing the pumpkin cream cheese and she like barks at it like a dog before slathering it onto her crispy bread and giving it a bite, which I think she even says a
Okay, if she's not like, if she's doing it on purpose, it's funny. If she's actually thinking this is like, yeah, I look like, no.
crispy bread.
For my crispy bread! I'm gonna eat my crispy bread right now.
Never mind, I take back all the things I just said.
No.
A crispy bread. Auntie Lisa appears to have basically a full-on orgasm while making a string of odd noises from eating the pumpkin cream cheese.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
It's funny. That's good
comedy.
stuff.
It's comedy.
That's legitimately what my mom thinks is funny. She would see that and she'd be like, oh my God, that kind of shit, fat people falling, and that Italian dude on Netflix is like her favorite thing ever. The guy where every punchline ends like this? Sebastian fucking Monacuco, or where the fuck his name is. Literally, he's just like, I take the keys from the thing, I put it down over here. Why do I want to put it down over there? My mom was like, yeah! Actually, let me see. Let me call her and ask her. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
What's the name of that Italian dude on Netflix that you think is really funny, the stand-up comic?
Sebastian Monaco.
Is he pretty good?
He's okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Am I on some freaking show right now?
Just disproved everything.
She says that she likes my stand-up comedy, but then she says I'm just okay. It's every joke is like that. Auntie Lisa, her other videos, they're no different. She's seen going about her day, whether it's working or eating meals and filling it with random bouts of bizarre sounds.
She's a nurse.
If she's possessed by Jim Carrey, which the comments on many of her videos seem to be from younger people claiming that she's peak millennial core and absolutely excruciating to watch, while others commend her bizarre behavior by saying she's cringe, but she is free. Which I want to say too, who gives a, it's your fucking social media platform. Do whatever the fuck you want.
She does that at work though. She like makes videos.
Yeah,
at work.
dude, because she's down to earth, man.
Don't do it at work though. When I'm working, when I'm on break.
You know what? More power to you. If you're working a fucking 14-hour nurse shift and you just want to do a little cringe pumpkin cream thing in the break room, I say good for you, man.
I think that's selfish. I think you need to think about everybody else in the room.
That's kind of true. Actually, that's true. If it's in a public space.
Yeah.
What if I've worked like a 12-hour shift and she's doing
I mean, I would probably like, I'd slowly put my hands through my hair and I'd just start shaking probably. But at the same, I mean, I don't know. I see something like this and it's just, it feels more innocent to me.
Yeah, but just do it in another room.
That's fair. I would say that about any generations of shit. Don't do anything in a public workplace. God, there's a cream cheese. You're in the back room by the microwave, fucking heating up a lean pocket because you're trying to lose weight. Yeah. Oh, a spicy bread. Pumpkin cream cheese.
I'm gonna kill myself tonight. I'm done. I'm done.
Eating a fucking boiling hot lean pocket on the outsides and completely ice cold in the middle. Just sitting in the background, just listening to it. Online, there are plenty of millennials who make whole careers off showing their renovations. Despite being known for focusing on childlike wonder and whimsy as adults, they sure love to make their homes look like something straight out of a goddamn asylum.
See, no. Even a Minecraft house looks better. I'm sorry, bro, but no.
And most of their homes have zero
What the fuck? You have all this space? Yo, I'm not even gonna get started with the dildo fucking lights over here. You have this whole fucking square of space, and you bought the small, and you put a cactus on the. Get the fuck out of here.
color and feel soulless. They love to rip out wood features and replace them with boring, cold marble from plastic. That's a big thing. Love the marble. Could you get it a bit more mute for me? Could you just turn down the mute it just a bit? Thank you so much. Mute it. And you'd be hard pressed to find a single comment liking their work that isn't millennial. This applies to their businesses too. Earlier this year, there was a wave of people hating on Millennial Burger Restaurant.
That shit was funny as hell. That shit was so fucking funny, bro. Holy shit. The fucking the two brothers in a dream or some bullshit, bro. Hold up. I gotta look it up, bro. That shit made me laugh so hard. Dude, and the comments fry me every time. Hold up. Manila Burger Place. There we go.
We are young.
Oh yeah, this music.
There's a fire in our soul. We go big or go home.
And everyone knows what that is. You walk in, you're like, God. Out are the ways of the cool fast food establishments where they had a little bit of personality to stand out from each other, and now they all look like dentist offices.
Yeah, sterile.
They all have metal bar stools and call the appetizers and burgers shareables or handhelds. Pretty funny. Also, the bathrooms are usually like sitters and standers.
Oh, yeah.
One of those squatters and standers.
They're getting real creative with the signs, too. You can't even tell, like, what...
Can I go in there? You like look at the sign? Most of the decorations are exposed brick, Edison bulbs, maybe signs that have quirky phrases that would make any person want to put a gun in their mouth. Need I digress? You're looking at 2 burgers for $60, Nick.
That's a steal.
And oh God, but they're good. Is this local? It's good.
Is this grass-fed?
Okay, this is awesome. What is that, truffle butter? Can I have the burger in small? How many times do you think that's probably been said a lot, dude? I'll have an order of the small fries.
I bet you there's a coffee place where, yeah, you get the small.
It has the standard like grande, tall, and venti, and then there's a small.
And a chungus, a big chungus.
My heart. Yeah, I'll take a venti decaf coffee. And what would you like, sweetheart? I think I'd like a chungus black coffee. The
Shut the fuck up.
caffeine monster's making me go crazy. Is that horrible?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I seriously, I feel sick to my stomach. It's only natural for millennials to be poked fun at for their cringe behavior, which has led to an ongoing beef between millennials and Gen Z, and the results have been downright nauseating. Most adult millennials can't help themselves from being out of touch, but still attempt to make videos where they attempt to own the youngins, right? Hey, them kids don't know. You don't know what it's like to work with your bare hands. I love that's what millennials say sometimes.
Oh
You don't know
my
what it's like to work with your
God,
bare
bro.
hands,
Shut the
kiddos.
fuck
It's like,
up.
what did you do? You worked at a Subway. Yeah, in the mines, basically. Don't think I forgot about that. Oops, you dropped this. A woman would post a video of herself taunting Gen Z for how much better their lives were because they didn't have all the futuristic smartphones and were obsessed with social media. As they post this to social media, mind you.
There were no cell phones. There's no social media. We literally lived a life as teenagers that I would call fuck around and find out.
The woman stops for a moment, looks away.
Shut the fuck up.
And sincerely says, God, it was fucking epic.
God, it was fucking epic.
I hate Epic. I'm so glad that's gone.
Epic and Banff. All right, that's Banff.
Epic for the win.
Lay epic. The lay stuff. I fucking hate the.
I'm pretty sure Reddit was like the breeding ground for millennial
Reddit's the
core.
breeding ground for almost all of Earth's misdeeds. Almost all of
Yeah.
Earth's misdeeds is caused by Reddit, 100%. Reddit and Twitter. If those two were gone, I sincerely believe that like the world would be a better
World
place.
peace. Yeah, I agree.
I do. I legitimately believe if Reddit and Twitter were gone, healing would happen. It would be amazing. Bring back
Zanga.
Zanga. Yeah, only with Zanga will the world heal. The younger generations continue to beat down this aging horse by posting ruthless videos parodying millennial humor, filled with all the expected cringe mannerisms and unnecessary dance breaks. The youngins, they'll always win. The young people will always win. They're revolting against something that they truly hate. You know, people like to throw on the word punk a lot. To me, that's what the punk movement is. It's just younger generations being like, I fucking hate the older establishment. That's all it is. It will always be that way. Even if it comes across as the most juvenile bullshit, it's still gonna win. It will every time. Also, think to yourself for a second. Well, let me just say this. As you grow older, one of the saddest things you can do is hold on to the past, right? It's just true. No matter how cool and epic you thought your generation was, there will always be a newer and younger group of people
6'7's not funny anymore. Kill yourself.
who just think that you're fucking embarrassing. That's just the way it will go. And the generations making fun of you, they're gonna get made fun by the generation that comes after them. It's a tale as old as time.
I think you cannot be one of, like, you can you can be part of the cool, like, older generation, you know, like him, you know, he's a cool millennial or whatever.
Time. And all you can do is keep to yourself for your own good. If it makes you feel better, know that the cringe comes from us all. So let the younger people enjoy the moment while it lasts, because the cringe is coming for them. And I will say, the millennial mark is the torch runner for every future generation. Millennials are the first people to know what the internet is and basically be the guinea pigs for every fucking giant company that's been experimenting with social media and all this stuff. Products, all kinds of shit they're thrown into your hands. So of course they're gonna be the brain dead bastard child of this new wave of technology, to our downfall, basically. So just know that though the millennials might be cringe lords, they're like cavemen. Without them, we would not have fire. We would not have the wheel.
Do you remember when memes were just pictures of animals with text?
Memes would be pictures of
Yeah.
animals with top text and bottom text. Also, conspiracy Keanu, Velociraptor. These were the funniest things on fucking Earth. But you know why it was funny? Because the older person next to you would be like, what is this? And you'd be chortling and sniffing and laughing at yourself because you were on some stupid fucking website that only people your age were on. And that was like the magic of the moment. Now it's outdated and it's shitty. And
It's cringe.
also too, kids are just smart.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Kids are creative and quick-witted and fucking smart because of this like quick response internet age thing. So of course there's gonna be a millennial pause because we had dial tone back in the day. You guys will never have to deal with dial tone. That kind of shit. I don't know. It's just interesting. But I will die on this hill by saying that millennial core is the worst. Maybe we're millennial core, Nick.
I do unironically now say plox.
Nick says plocks. Daily. I think it started as a joke, but now I think he like actually gets pleasure out of it. Like he comes just a little bit every time. So that's fun. So maybe we can just, if anything, if we're millennial core,
We're gonna be watching this Discord mod shit, but for now, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I'm sorry.
A thumbs up. You can still put a thumbs up. That'd be great.
Freddy Fazbear.